Cooking fam, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something new. We're going to do blooming onions on the grill. I saw this post come across on Facebook where there's a couple grilling hacks, a couple in which I knew, but this one I never tried before. But we're basically making a blooming onion on the grill instead of fried. It's supposed to be a little bit better for you, but it's supposed to have the same type of texture and crunch and things of that nature. The recipe itself I'm not extremely sure about. So we're going to do two different onions. We're going to do one with the recipe provided on Facebook, and we're going to do another one with the recipe that I think would probably produce a lot more of a crusty texture. We're going to see. We're going to give it a shot. I'm also going to make some burgers and hot dogs for my family on the side, but we won't record that. That's pretty simplistic. So we're going to stick with this video specifically for the blooming onion, two different ways. Here we go. Alright y'all, let's get this thing going. So I've got two Vidalia onions here that I've cut and peeled. You do want to leave this back end on here so that it helps with the bloom. But what we want to do is we want to just cut 4 sections here. So basically cut it in quarters. Alright? That's going to give us our first sections. Then we want to go in between each quarter and cut twice to make 3 sections per quarter. Alright, that's it. And this is how it blooms. Alright. And we probably will take out some of this core part as well. But that's how we get started. Alright, we're going to do the same thing with the second onion. Alright, good, very good. So, now, what we have here is, this is the ingredients for the batch that we will make, the homemade batch. We have a 1.5 cups of flour, we've got a teaspoon of pepper, seasoned salt, garlic powder, oregano, and paprika. Here's our egg wash. We've got a 1.5 cups of milk and 3 large eggs blended in here. And then this is just from the Facebook ingredients. This is just some seasoned breadcrumbs. So, you know, in a perfect world, we'd have 2 of these solutions. That way, none of the ingredients mix, but this world isn't perfect. So what we're going to do to try to balance it out here is we're going to do the Facebook dip first, and then we'll come back and do our homemade dip. So first thing we're going to do is dip the onion into the egg wash. We're going to put it into the breadcrumbs, coat it, re-dip it, recoat it. Alright, so Facebook steps. Here we go. Going to cover this up pretty good as best as I can with the breadcrumbs. Make sure you get it inside as well, nice and covered. Alright, your hands are going to get messy, but hey, that's a part of cooking. Alright, now what we want to do is take it and just shake it, get all that extra stuff out of there, and then we're going to do it one more time. Dip it in the egg wash, and then back into the breadcrumbs. Alright, that's it. So we'll let that sit for a minute while we prep our homemade onion. And again, that's what I was saying, in a perfect world we would have 2 different milk wash solutions, because of course we've got some of the breadcrumbs here in the milk. But either way, I think the biggest difference is going to come between the breadcrumbs and the flour that we have here. I think the flour is going to stick a little better and make for a better batter on the onions, but that's yet to be seen. Again, this is all speculation. We're trying it. We've never done it before, so we will see. Going to try to be as unbiased as we can. If one's better than the other, we'll let you know. If they both suck, we'll let you know. Alright, so again, we've got all of our ingredients there mixed up. for our homemade batter, and we'll follow the same steps. We're going to dip it first into the egg wash. Alright, just like that. And we're just going to get all that flour mixture all over the onion, alright? Just like that. And again, we'll take it, shake it, we'll get all the extra out of there. And one more time, back into the egg wash. Alright. And one more coat of batter. Alright fam, we've got both of our onions here. Again, this is the Facebook recipe, this is our recipe. We've got the big green egg heated up to about 375 indirect heat, and we're just going to put these bad boys on. The Facebook recipe says for 15 minutes, but I'm going to go for 20. So I'm not going to look at this for 20 minutes, okay? So again, let me show you this so you'll see what it looks like. The plate setter's in, indirect heat. Ours is in the front, the Facebook recipe is in the back. So again, we're just gonna see what happens, man. We're gonna give it about 20 minutes, and hopefully this will come out good. Again, if not, we'll let you know. Alright y'all, we're 10 minutes into the cook. I'm starting to have some reservations about this cook, man. I'm not sure if all of the petals got enough of the egg wash and flour. When I'm kind of looking back at it, they were pretty much tied together, so I'm not sure if all the petals would get the seasoning that it needs in order to make this what we remember it. You know, we want this to be as close to that Outback Steakhouse blooming onion as we can get it, but I'm not sure this is going to be it. But I will tell you, it smells really good. Man, those sweet onions and smoke, that's a phenomenal flavor. That's a good combo together. So we'll see. 10 more minutes, we'll take a peek and see what it looks like. You know, worst case scenario, these will be good on our burgers. Alright, 20 minutes has passed, and this is what we have. Right now it looks like the Facebook onion is looking way better than our personal onion. Looks like we might have had too much flour, or not shaking off enough flour perhaps on our personal onion. You can see there's still a lot of flour that hasn't cooked down yet. But even the Facebook onion isn't giving that battery, crispy look that it gives during the video that I watched. Yeah, so I don't know what to think of this right now. Again, when I said a minute ago, I've got my reservations about this as far as how it's going to turn out. It seems like the onions are definitely becoming tender, which is good. They smell really good, but I'm not sure if I would eat this one. At least not how it is right now. With this one, it looks a lot more ready to eat right now-ish, if that makes sense. But I'm going to give them 10 more minutes to see what happens. So that'll be a total of 30-minute cook time. We'll check back in and we'll go from there. Alright y'all, here we go. In my opinion, these are both fails. Yeah, I think blooming onions probably deserve to go in a deep fryer and not on the grill. So, you know, would I recommend you doing this? Probably not, especially if you want blooming onions by itself. As I mentioned, my wife and I have already decided that these, specifically this one, will just go on our burgers for tonight. This is the Facebook blooming onion. Again, the image that they give you on Facebook shows you more of a deep fried tempura style onion. This is not that. And this is the onion that I attempted to do to combat that theory. Again, thinking that the flour would stick better to the onions, making a more crispy surface than just the breadcrumbs, but neither one really worked very well. You can see that on this one, and again, this is the one that we created. There is some texture. I'm trying to get this right here for you guys. Sorry. There is some nice texture there that you don't see on the one from the Facebook recipe. But again, neither one of these were what I expected them to be. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to taste them for you guys. Got a little barbecue sauce here. At least we can get some flavors off of these things and see what the profiles are going to be. This is the Facebook recipe. It's pretty good. It's just onions and breadcrumbs. There's no added bang to it. There is a little crunch on the tip, but again, if you're looking for more of the blooming onion that we're accustomed to at like the Outback Steakhouse, that's not it. And this is the one that we created here. And that one's just okay too. You know, the batter didn't stick really well. I don't know. Again, it looks like all things aren't meant for the grill, right? This is probably specifically for the deep fryer, or possibly an air fryer or something like that. But we won't let it go to waste. We'll put them on our burgers and we'll eat them. And then we'll try it again some other time. All right, cooking fam. Not the best cook this time around, right? That's one thing that I told you earlier about this channel, is we're going to be honest about what we cook. If it's not good, it's not good. I'm not going to recommend it to you, but I will take you through the steps so that you don't waste your time potentially doing it yourself. So lesson learned, this Facebook blooming onion recipe, it's a no-go. It's a fail. Let's just stick with doing it in the deep fryer. I know that's not healthy, but hey, once a month, once every other month won't kill you. You know, at this point, I cannot recommend this recipe. I won't even recommend doing it the way that I did it, because that way didn't work as well. So hey, you live and learn. But that's one thing, again, that we want to keep real and honest about our channel is, if we didn't do a good job, we'll let you know. If it tastes great, we'll let you know that too. So stay tuned. There should be some dessert things coming around soon. If you haven't watched the video about the Cooking with Keebler giveaway, we'll put a link to that. Feel free to add your favorite Cooking with Keebler meal on Instagram, tag us to it, and you get a chance to win a table nest for a large big green egg. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching. This is Cooking with Keebler.